Hey everyone, Mr. Happy here, and in this video, just going to quickly show you a couple of locations you may want to log out. I'm making this video just about half a day before the servers go down for Endwalker, and one thing we always like to consider, what we're going to do right when we log in, where should we log off so we can get to that thing as soon as possible. Now, there are a lot of options for things you may do, such as logging out in the in-room to make sure you're in an instance in the city state that you want to be in, but I'm going to give you 3 locations that are pretty safe logout points, starting with where I am right now in the Rising Stones. Now, bear in mind, if you log out in the Rising Stones, when you log back in, it will likely have kicked you out to the door that's right outside. But this is a nice cinematic place to sign off, so we are very likely to be continuing the main scenario from this location. Unfortunately, the preliminary patch notes do not officially say where the main scenario itself will be starting, so this is a bit presumptuous, but this is a safe bet for anyone who just wants to dive into the main scenario quests immediately, here or right outside of the Rising Stones through that very door in Revenant's Toll. However, if you're like me, you might be considering trying out one of the 2 new jobs that are going to be coming in the expansion, or maybe you have other plans as well that may involve making a little bit of money right as the servers actually come up. So, because of the preliminary patch notes, we have the locations of Reaper and Sage's starting quests. First, we will head over to the Limsa Lominsa lower decks for Sage. I'm nervous. Limsa Lominsa's lower decks are already a relatively packed location, and this is only going to exacerbate the issue. But maybe, just maybe, it won't be that bad on launch day. Now, oddly enough, the Sage unlock is actually like right around where we unlocked Dancer. I believe Dancer was right down there. And this one is right about here. Yeah, this is about the location you should be expecting to unlock Sage. So this is a very safe log-off point, just not too far away from the Aetheryte Crystal, from the market board in case you need to grab anything. But this will be your safe log-out point. As you can see, we've already got these people, these NPCs, clearly all here just to unlock Sage. These 2 guys especially that seem to be fighting, they are most assuredly here to unlock Sage already, so they're way ahead of the curve right there. So good job, NPCs. Looking forward to seeing how you are in dungeons and whatnot. And then we have the job that I am personally going to be unlocking right as the servers come up, in that of Reaper. Now, my predictions were a little off on Reaper. We knew it was going to be an Ul'dah. I thought maybe it would start over by the Thaumaturge's Guild. It does not. It actually starts way over here, over by the Adventurers Guild Ethernet. I'm walking over there because I've got time to kill and I like to talk a lot. But yeah, it's basically going to be right here. Hold on, let's see. Can I get the exact location? There you go. Is that it? Yeah, that's pretty much it right there. So this is going to be your log off point for the Reaper quest. And both of these locations, unlike in the Rising Stones, these are not instances. So if you log off in these locations, you'll log back off or log back on in these exact locations. Now, I've heard some people say, I mentioned this earlier, that maybe you might want to log out in an in-room because it's instanced and there's no other people around. I'm of the opinion that while you could do that, it's fine. There's really nothing against it. That's one more load screen you're going to have to do, and you're going to have to load into the area with all the people anyway. So I don't really see that much of a tangible benefit for it. Your Recity XP is the same in your in-room as it is out here because they're both sanctuaries. So if you want to be superstitious about it, go ahead. If you think it'll help because you have a potato PC, go ahead. I'm not going to stop you. But I'm of the opinion that it'll not really yield you any major benefits. So those are the 3 most prominent locations, but there are other places you could choose to log off. For one, I'm going to be doing a lot of materia transmutation right as the servers actually come online, right after I get Reaper to level 80 actually, because I want to transmute some materia, see if I can get some grade 9 materias and sell those really early on to make a little bit of gil. So the transmutation NPC, if you're someone who really wants to get in on that, out in Central Thanolin, is not that bad of an idea either. And there's other things you could log off if you want to check them out first. For example, your Grand Company, they're supposed to be releasing these like loot boxes that maybe they'll have a mount. Maybe you want to spend your Grand Company seals. Maybe there's just NPCs that might have items that you're looking forward to getting. There are other locations to be. But for me, this Reaper location is going to be nice and perfect. Bear in mind, you may wish to become familiar with buttons that automatically target NPCs as well. I usually just spam num0, and I have all of my other target target options turned off, and I'll just spam num0. As you can see, it goes to this nearest NPC. That could be very nice for finding the NPC in this huge mess if there's a ton of people around as well. So that's a nice little piece of advice that you can use that I tend to use on a regular patch. But with that, those are the 3 most important locations that you could log off for Endwalker's release. And next time you see me in game, it'll be for Endwalker. So please look forward to all the content on the channel for Endwalker's release date. And it looks like even my cat came to tell you, hey, look forward to it. Hey, aloha, you get to be in a video. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh. So everyone, thanks for watching this video. Be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, and share. Because if you don't, aloha. Hey, he doesn't like it. I know you don't like it, okay? But you did this to yourself. All right. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. And until then,